Hello, this is Bill Williams. Welcome to another Life on Trehan Creek series video. In today's video, I will be going along my trap line, resetting sets, and then checking my trap line thereafter to see what we catch. Come along with me this week as we work the trap line. So what I'm going to do is work a couple of sets down on the area just above the water line, little final embankment that they will run up and down mostly. That's really where they go most of the time, and see if we can intercept a few raccoons. Stay with me. I've been wanting to set along the creek for a long time, since I got into trapping, and just have been working other parts of my land. So with the weather being right, I decided to get out today and set along the creek. This is a spot that kind of shows how the creek works. We have an upper bank here that widens and narrows, and then a final bank that goes up here. So there's about maybe a 10 or 12 foot slope down that bank. I guess maybe more than that, maybe about a 15-foot slope down that bank. Possibly, I guess a 10-yard wide middle bank. I like to call it the upper bank, even though it really isn't. And then as we work our way over, the creek itself is down here, as you can see. We get a lot of trash piles like that one. The raccoons like to rummage through there because when the water comes down, it washes a lot of new material in. There's the creek going back up that way. Kind of get an idea what it looks like. This is, of course, a February stage. In the summertime, it will be just a trickle. But as we look down here, maybe we can get this from here so you can see a little more. Plenty of raccoon tracks, as you see. As everybody says, you should set on sign, so I'm going to put in 2 sets here. I'm going to make 2 sets here. One on this bottom layer, tied off to this tree trunk here. Make a little hole in the bank, little dirt hole in the bank. Sort of a pocket set on that lower level to catch anything running down there. When they do run down here, this is their little upward climbing entrance that they come through. So right over here where I have a natural brush pile, I'm gonna work back in there, put me another little dirt hole cubby type set. Not a true either one really, but sort of a combination set back in that area. And we'll let these two see what happens. Making these sets today, I am using Butte 1.5 traps. Get a couple of them out here. Put one up in that area. And as I say, we'll work one down in the lower area. For bait, I am using a homemade bait. This is a mixture with sort of a fish oil and sardine base, some mixed up sardines, some fish oil, some shell corn. I like to put a big heaping tablespoon of sugar in. Seems like every animal's got a sweet tooth. And a little wheat seed in there. It works. Here's a little shot of the setup before I finish it off. I have anchored with a cable wrapped around the base of this tree. Through all the trash, you can see the little cable wire coming across here. Just blends in real nicely because those have been trap dipped. You can see the video on the trap dip on my channel. I run it across the top of the hole, down to the side, anchor it with a cable link. Here's your chain, here's your trap, and here's your trap bed. And I'm going for a back foot catch on this raccoon. And I know he'll stand about right there. and work his way into the hole to get the bait out. All of this will get buried so he won't see it. This is really sandy soil, so it's very easy to put the trap in and get it covered. Not quite the best thing in the world for stability, but it's what I got to work with. So anyway, I'm gonna get this buried and be ready to go to the next one. Here's a little shot of the set before I leave it from the raccoon's point of view. Come right up this little trail from the creek. Walk right here. See the dirt hole, smell the bait, get in the trap. That's it. And before I leave, I'll give you a little shot of this set. Anchored around the tree, cable goes here, comes down, links up with the chain buried in the sand, trap set here, dirt hole back up in there with the bait in it. It's going to be a smell type lure, not so much a visual, but just so they'll get here, I like to scatter a little shell corn around so a raccoon will not pass the area up. And if he gets close enough to the shell corn to eat it, he will smell the trap bait. All right, got a couple more to set. That's it for today.
Domestic house cats are a real problem on my land. They roam it constantly. This is the third house cat I have caught in the last 2 days on this short trap line.
Well, I had 2 sets that caught 2 house cats. Not too cool. But here's the last set that got a little white fur showing up. So let's see what we got here. Looks like an opossum. Let's see if it's playing possum or what's going on. This set has paid off for me before with a raccoon. Can't imagine why this. Oh no, he's alive. Plenty alive. Might have had something that looks like chewing on him a little bit back here at the back at some point. I don't think that's fresh though. Who knows? Poor animals. They have a tough life. Other animals chew on them, then I come along and kill them. Yes, sir. This one isn't going to be eating any turkey's eggs. Oh, Mr. Grinner. Come on, open your mouth for us. Let's see what we got here. Come on. You can do it. Just because you're upside down don't mean you can't move. Stand up for me. Poor thing. I set these traps yesterday and got catches in them. Got 6 traps out, got 3 of them with catches. That's a good 50% catch rate overnight, and I'm happy with that, even though only one of them's really doing me any good. And this trap set, Grinner, possum. Let's get him moving about. See if we can. Oh, here he is. Look at here. Yeah. Look at here. Happy little creature. You in a trap. That's all. Nothing big. You're just in a trap. We'll have you taken care of real quick. Say goodbye to everybody. All right. Thanks for watching.